There we go. Had to do the old pull out and blow into cartridge strategy. Ooh. Hey everybody, welcome to And Bubba Gaming. We're gonna play a game, a chill and try of Cybernator. Never played this one, didn't even hear about it until 2 years ago. Or maybe about a year ago, actually. But, looked pretty cool. I ended up, they wanted about $30 for it at the retro game shop I go to. Had to look up a YouTuber by the name of Snes Drunk just to make sure that it was even worth it. Because you know, when a Super Nintendo game's about $30 nowadays, you're getting some like mediocre game you would think in your head, like you're expected to pay $60, $70 for a really good game. A lot of times, unless it's like Super Mario World, which is like billions of them made, you know. But anyway, I was drafted into the Marine Corps of the Pacific States when I was 22 years old. By the time I finished my training with the assault suits, the war had begun. Everyone knew that it was a fight for the little fossil fuel that remained on the Earth and for territorial rights on the Moon. Our leaders had no intentions of sharing their limited wealth with the enemy. Okay. I fight not for patriotism or for justice. I fight because I am a soldier. For a soldier, survival depends on fighting and defeating the enemy. It's actually kind of deep for a Super Nintendo game. Usually you're just going to play a shoot 'em up. You're just like, whatever. You're just Billy Badass. Of course, man. Nothing more American than fucking Contra, which was made in Japan. Anyway. So anyway, got this game. We're going to give it a shot. Got this game because Snes Drunk really liked it. So I was like, yeah, why not? It's going to be cool in my collection. Came out in '93. Konami made it, of course. Wanted it for my collection. So just went and got it. Turned it on, just to see if it started. Put it back on my console. Put it on my shelf. Never to be seen again. The plan was to use the Versus battlecraft to force our way into the colony and to destroy the ship's engine block. The plan was a dangerous one, and we knew that some of us would not return. Suicide mission. Okay. Let's get after it. See, I don't know anything about this game, so I'm probably going to be lost. Captain, this ship will break into the enemy colony. Our goal is the battlecraft under construction. Under there. After penetration, deploy the assault suits. Yep, penetration. There it goes. That's how they get it, Jake. This is Jake. I'm out of here. Alright, let's see what Captain, I'm getting energy readings from the bow of the enemy warship right in front of this ship. What? Are the beam guns firing already? Jake, has the energy unit been connected? No, not yet. But there's no time. Roger. I'll destroy it. Versus retreat. Okay, so let's get my bearings down. I'll tell you what, what's really fucking cool is to see the fucking shells fly out of the mech. That is super fucking cool. Oh god. Okay, so where do I go? I can't imagine this being a go to the right. You actually feel like you're in a fucking mech. Come on. I gotta say. So I'm actually... You see the damage on the ground? The music is really nice. I absolutely kind of like this game. This is actually really cool. The freaking, you can see the damage from where you're hitting on the ground and shit. Holy fuck. Of course you're gonna be that way. So yeah, already I'm starting to like it. The only thing I wish, and don't get me wrong, I'm going to figure it out. Because that was the thing about... Yeah, there we go. Wait. There we go. I found out how to run. The cool thing about games like this is you just had to figure out how... You yourself had to figure out how to play most of the time. Sometimes you had optional, like, tutorials. Like, you had where the game would tell you, like, you push these little buttons and it would tell you, okay, yeah, you need to push this button, whatever. You know, like Yoshi's Island had it. But it was all optional. Like, there was no... Like, they used the actual game itself as a teaching tool to play the game. Or sometimes you just didn't get it at all. You're like, this game, you're just like, yep, you're fucking playing it now, good luck. Which I don't mind that either. I really like that too. It gives me the freedom to fuck up. So yes, I would have absolutely fucking loved this growing up. My dad would have liked something like this. Like, he always liked those mech games. I don't know what the game was called, but my uncle, like, back in the early 90s, I say early 90s, more like late 90s. Like, I was born in 90, so late 90s are what I mostly remember as far as, like, shit that was happening back then. I might know a little bit about, like, early stuff, maybe, if I think really hard enough about it, but, like, 98, 97, 96, usually around that area, kindergarten. I remember, you know, I've got fond memories, but anyway, I digress. So my dad, no, my uncle used to come over to my dad's house, and they would set up two TV, like he would set up his computer in the kitchen of my dad's house, and they would play a mech game together, and they used landlines to do it. They would play, I forgot what the mech game was called. It looked so cool. It was like a first-person mech game, PC mech game, and they would play X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, and that was really freaking interesting. Also, another thing that they did, I'm probably okay, so there is a button that I can push. Okay. Oh, holy shit, okay. So the Vulcan here. Sorry, I'm still kind of focused. There's a punch and the Vulcan. Okay. So anyway, yeah, so they used to play that game, and I remember seeing, I remember hearing him getting really impressed with the PC version of, my uncle anyway, the PC version of, crap, Tomb Raider, because I remember him bringing it there, and that was my first introduction to it, to Tomb Raider, was through him on his PC. Jake, your shield is dangerously low, not anymore. So he came over, and he showed us, and we were really impressed with Tomb Raider, the first one, because I remember Jake. This is Jake. That's so stupid. I have found the energy unit. Roger, destroy it immediately. That's an order. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do that? But anyway, so we were really impressed with it. He was really impressed with it. I remember the fight with the Tyrannosaurus Rex, or the T-Rex of the game, and I thought it was so freaking cool. Come on, dude. Oh, I gotta... I just died. I don't know if there was a game over. Yes, continue. Which button do I push to continue? Hopefully I pushed the right button, because I just started pushing buttons. No. No! No way. I pushed something. That's annoying. Let me get back to that boss. I'll be right back. Or you know what? Screw it. Let's get through this. I probably won't get too far in this game. Like, this is probably a really easy game. But I'm just terrible at it. This is Jake. I'm out of here. Come on. I'm just pushing buttons. I'm trying, guys. No, I'm not going to get too focused on killing anybody. I'm probably just going to speedrun it. So anyway, God, I love this. I love this music. Konami was really good at making music. But yeah, I remember the T-Rex and stuff like that. It was so fucking cool watching all that. And watching them, you know, sit there and play something so cool. Like, one person was playing one thing on a screen, and it showed up on the other screen. Like, it was really cool to see multiplayer done that way back then. Like, now we don't think about stuff like that, but that was like, oh, the future's here, guys. Like, I can plug up my freaking Windows 98 computer together with another Windows 98 computer, and we can play video games. But like back then, that was like, holy fuck, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm just not even fighting anybody. I'm trying to get right there. We go. This is Jake. I found the energy. I can't believe I was right there next to it. Let's just freaking destroy the shit out of it, I guess. But that thing's gonna be an issue. Now keep... just fucking destroy it. Well, the one thing I don't like, and it's just nitpicky stuff, it's something I'm gonna have to get used to, it's just how slow he aims the gun. That... it's really slow and lumbering. Of course, you're playing a mech, so... Of course, you're playing a mech, so of course it's going to be slow and with, you know, your tank control type thing. And, but it's really one of those things where this shit's going to get me freaking killed. Oh god, and I'm probably... yeah, mission failed. Well, I don't think I'm going to try again. I don't really... let me see where the continue brings me. I just hung out. I'm pushing start. If it brings me back, we're done. It gave me 3 credits. What was I supposed to do? I'm just not pushing the right button, I guess. Anyway, I don't know if I was right in the middle of a story. I kind of was, but anyway, I'm just going to call this one quits. I think 15 minutes is good enough on this game. I know how to fight the boss, but I'm not going to put y'all through that again. You know what? Yeah, screw it. We'll do... let me pause it, and I'll get us to the boss real quick. Alright, here we go. We're back at it. Let's see. So, I'm going to go ahead and get about right here. I'm assuming... no, it's hitting him. But I need to get up sight of him. I'm assuming... come on. Just let him have me. You're eating my lunch, but I just fucking take it. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm glad I went back. Mission complete. Thank God. Condition green. Attach safely to that. Okay. So, did that. That didn't take me really long. Enemy manufacturer of heavy artillery was very active. Ore mined from the moon was sent into satellite orbit where it was processed. After destroying the enemy spaceship, we headed to the satellite orbit, rife with floating asteroids to destroy their ore processing facilities. Okay. Let's start it. Captain, all suits advance. Don't run into any roids. Jake, the general courses plotted in the ship's computer, but use manual control to get past the asteroids. Don't worry about me. This is Jake. Okay, so we got a shoot 'em up now. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Okay, this is... Okay, so this is a fucking really good fucking game. This was worth way more than what I paid for. But why is it so cheap, though? Like, this should be... I mean, I don't know how much it is now. Like game prices fluctuate so much. I'm guessing they made a shit ton of them, or people are more after Metal Warriors, which is a really expensive game. We're talking like $300. I'm so sorry. Like, I am doing horrible right now. I've arrived at the checkpoint. Boosters away. Roger. Advance with care. Here we go. What am I doing? Okay. Interesting. I'm floating in space. That's hard to do. Okay. Okay, so... Of course... Interesting. Okay, so of course they were like, dude, like... It's interesting. Because I was on the first level, of course they weren't gonna just... Of course they weren't gonna let me waste my lives on that. They're like, dude, just fucking quit the game. Okay, interesting. Usually most games are just like, hey, fuckface, you lost, take away your point regardless. And I fucked up. Interesting. But yeah, already, this game is awesome. I just suck. The game doesn't. I'm the one that's terrible at it. All suits advance, don't run into any roids, yada 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 yada. But I like remembering shit like that. Like, sometimes I'll talk to my uncle about it every now and then, just getting his perspective. Which, I mean, I guess it's not really any much different than what my dad's perspective was, but they're both totally different people. So it's nice to hear one person's perspective. But, you know, they're really nostalgic for, like, stuff from the 80s, you know, 70s and stuff. And there I go again. I died again. We got probably 2 more tries now, or at least 1 more that I know of. So, like, they don't look at the 90s like how I look at the 90s. Or, like, hell, how I look at the 2000s now. Because that's starting to get really nostalgic for me, too. Like, going back and, you know, remembering, like, high school and graduating in, you know, 2009. Like, now I'm starting to feel like an old person, you know? Like, my friends are starting to have kids that are going to school. Like, one of them's actually got one in high school right now, living her life, you know? It's just, I find it really freaking weird. But hey, man, fucking life is moving on, and I have to kind of move on with it. I don't want to be left in the dirt. Some people say, like, I heard someone said that nostalgia is the death of hope, and god damn it, I fucking died again. And it's game over. But yeah, so nostalgic is the death of hope. I don't think it is. It's just remembering the good times. I still have good times right now. Like the life, like the time I'm living right now is good times for me. But anyway, I'm gonna end it here. I think 20. Yeah, this is good enough. My thoughts on the game. It's fucking awesome. I'm just terrible at it. I need more time with it for me to get the hang of the controls and stuff and such. But thank y'all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all have any suggestions of games y'all want to see, go ahead and leave it in the comments. But for now, y'all have a good night and say goodbye.